Alright, we are looking today, welcome to Atrocious Gameplay for another deck profile. We are looking today at a deck that has survived the Pokemon trading card game through, honestly, one of the worst formats that we've had in a long time. Ultra Prism to Sword and Shield was that format, but in Rebel Clash it is still a surviving Arceus Palkia GX tag team. Now, speaking of GX, it's GX Ultra Creation. If you get a metal energy and a water energy onto it, you do 30 more damage for the rest of the game for all your Pokemon onto the active, and you get to take an extra prize. So you're talking about with the Denes running around, bunch of kind of smaller cards that sit on the bench. Altered Creation can really win you games. Now, with Ultimate Ray, with a water, metal, colorless doing 150, 180 after Altered Creation, search your deck for up to 3 basic energy cards and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like, then shuffle your deck. You may think, Jake, 180 is what the maximum is after Altered Creation. Is really like not great. Like, you could definitely pick better attacks for that. And I say to you, one of the better cards to combo with this, Zacian V, coming out in a promo. Very accessible card in my opinion. Mostly known for its Intrepid Sword. So during your turn, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, attach any metal energies onto this Pokemon, put all the other cards in your hand, and then your turn ends. Very, very good ability, but also very, very good attack. 3 metal energies, 230. If you don't know, Brave Blade during your next turn, Pokemon can't attack. A lot of interesting things playing with a lot of metal energies. You have metal support in the metal saucers, which is very, very good. You have a lot of different techs in this list, including Zamazenta Fee, especially for anything that plays a VMAX, because VMAX cannot touch damage wise on the Zamazenta V. Also having, you know, a little bit of Malilana and some healing. You know, some things do a little bit of chip damage on this ADP. You can just heal that right off and be able to utilize ADP afterwards and maybe not get knocked out. Order pads is kind of how this turbo version works. You can go order pads and energy switch. Order pads, flip a coin. If heads, look for any item card. We have a lot of good item cards here, especially when you talk about metal saucers, quick balls, cherish balls, energy switches. You know, a lot of great stuff. You can even grab air balloons and big charms if you really want to, because those are considered item cards. But energy switch, especially when comboing with the metal saucer with Zacian on the bench, oftentimes I have found that I am able to use Alter Creation GX on the second turn of the game. It's a very, very cool list in my opinion. I cannot take 100% credit for this list though. Have to give credit out to Azul GG, one of the guys in my local area and one of the most known content creators in the Pokemon trading card game. He had the fabulous idea of using the Big Charm. The Big Charm adding 30 HP onto Pokemon. You can put that on either Zacian. You can put that honestly onto Denes if you really want to. I don't necessarily encourage it. There's not too many situations. Although there is a situation in one of the games that I play where I should have attached Big Charm to the Dedenne. But anyways, putting it on the ADP, especially with things like Blounds running around that, you know, that can hit 300, putting that Big Charm on it makes it 310, which is really nice. And then also Pikarom, you know, it makes it a little bit harder for them in that aspect. You know, it's already hard enough for them to hit that GX, but with Electro Powers, it's entirely possible to be able to hit 290. So making them reach all the way up to 320 is pretty nicely. You can also put it on Zamazenta because that makes 260, and that's also really tough. But very strong list, very cool list. ADP Zacian has constantly been able to hit the rankings in the Rebel Clash format, constantly hit the top results by several players, and I'm excited to try out this list. I've never really played ADP Zacian in the Sword and Shield format because I just thought I don't really want to play it. So it'll be really cool to see this. But if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. Check out some other videos on our channel after this. Anyways, let's get into the games. Alright, here we go. I think I want to go second. I think I'm going to want to go second. I think that this is Pikarom. So we're going to see how it goes. We're going to see how it goes here. We're definitely going to need a Dedenne. So hopefully, oh, it's Nuzzle. Okay. That's fine as well because they can't use the thing turn 1. But definitely Altar Creation Plus is going to be something that we're going to need to do. But this is also where Order Pad's going to be a huge deal. Because if we can get Order Pad for Quick Ball, we'll be looking good. Be looking good. Presumably. I mean, it depends on what 6 cards we draw from that. But there's still a top deck to be played. Still a top deck to be played. But he's going to have to Snuggly Generator multiple times, right? And can do it this turn. So I'm going to have maybe like an attachment. Uses Snuggly Generator. I have another attachment. At the worst, GX. Another Snuggly Generator. I can start attacking. Hopefully maybe then I have something else on the field. And probably they would start attacking at that point as well. So it's all right. I think we're in an okay spot. Definitely not perfect, but I think it's never wrong to go for the Order Pad. I think Quick Ball is good. Quick Ball is fine to grab the Dedenne off of. But yeah, if we hit this right here, that would be even nicer. We're gonna go here. We're just gonna go here. Yeah, I'm just gonna go those two. I've noticed that sometimes when I start off with a bunch of energy in my hand, I don't like to do a full energy spinner. But we gotta use this Order Pad first. Exactly what I was talking about. So now we can even grab a Zacian right here. We can even grab a Zacian and then go in Cherish Ball and go grab a Dedenne. Now, this is the only Dedenne we have in the deck currently. But now that makes the pieces to our puzzle a little bit smaller, and we whiff one of the pieces. We whiff one of the pieces this turn. I don't necessarily think that it was a bad turn. And I think it's kind of a waste of a boss's order. I think it's kind of a waste of a boss's order to try to bring up the Ditto. But I think we just gotta go in. Cherish Ball will get the other Arceus Palkia. I don't think that's bad to grab, just to thin out the deck a little bit. And then I think Intrepid Sword. And we do get an Order Pad, which is nice. But now effectively we're a turn behind, like I was talking about before. So could I have done better in that scenario? I guess in hindsight what I could have done, well, no, I couldn't have done even that. I needed one of the 3 energy switches or the Order Pad on there, but it's all good. There will be opportunities. So let's see. Yep, they're going to be doing all this. If he evolves this turn, that'll be really nice. So it's 20 times, so I have 310, you need like 16. But I guess with the E-powers, it takes less than that, effectively, so. Oh, because Ditto doesn't have Nuzzle. Why wouldn't you evolve then? To get another energy in play. I mean, you do you, boo, but that's just my thinking of it. We'll go here. I think that's more important at this point. Go up here. Order Pad. 0. I'm gonna put this guy down. I'm trying to think if boss's orders would be fine. I'm gonna say no, and I'm gonna go ahead and research. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and research. We have another boss in the deck. We have Eldegoss. We'll be aight. We'll be aight. So we'll go here. I'm gonna grab Zamazenta just to grab Zamazenta. I have this other Quick Ball here, so Then we're going to alter creation. A little bit late, but it's fine. It's all good. We'll take a knockout next turn and accelerate onto this Zacian right here and be probably okay. I think we'll be all right. I think we'll be more than okay. Because I don't think that he can take a surprise knockout here. I only see opportunities for 7 energies overall. Ooh, scoop up net is even less than that. Ooh. Ooh, because there's one down there. Especially putting Pikachu down right there. Electrode? Wait. Discard any amount of energy from your Pokemon. This attack does 50 more for each card you discarded. Are they going to go extra energy bomb, or are they going to go attacks? You only have 2 energies on. This has been a turn of events, to be honest. You are going to do that move. Ah, so it's discard from any Pokemon. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. That makes a ton more sense. Dang, good play by my opponent. Very interesting with the crash and burn. This has changed the game significantly, in my opinion. Wow. Alright, so we go here. I think we go right here. We're gonna get this Zacian. Now, all of our Zacians, well, maybe... Yeah, all of our Zacians are gonna be on the bottom, but I think Marnie is pretty okay because of what's going on here. Looking for a couple things, I think. We do get a metal saucer. We do have an order pad. So that's good because we're looking for a switch right now currently. Whew, that I am still a little bit shaken up right now. Oh, nothing. But I think what we can do, we can move this up to here, and then go ahead, retreat, and then whack into it. It'll be very interesting what happens right now. I'm very intrigued to see what comes out of this, right? I am uberly interested. Like, do they go back to Pachirisu? Like, what happens now for my opponent? We still have the air balloon, so if we can find that, 13 cards left. It's only 1 card, so I can't bank on hitting it, but this is going to be the only Zacian that we're working with, so we got to keep this guy alive, honestly. We got to switch him out as soon as possible. We do have 2 switches in the deck. We do have an air balloon as well. We also have Eldegoss to grab Schmallow, which is cool. Cool tech, though. I will say cool tech, because you can play with the Ditto, right? You can play with the Ditto. But this also gets it from the deck. It doesn't get it from the discard. There's Thunder Mountain. Okay. So you get 5 out. That's only 100. You'd have to Snuggly again. I mean, granted, I'm not attacking this turn. That's for sure. I am not attacking this turn. I think I'm gonna Acro first. There's a boss, which is fine. Boss isn't really what I wanted, but putting the big charm up here. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just Intrepid Sword and hope for the best. There's one energy. There's the switch that I was looking for, but all right. The good news is they only have one Pikachu down, but what's going to happen is they're probably going to scoop up net again, I would think. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So theoretically, we have one more medal. So we'd have to hit that. Still using Snuggly Gathering. We still have a shot in this game. We still have a shot in this game. Marnie ended up doing wonders because they had thick hand. But if they don't have an energy in hand, you know, they can't retreat. They need scoop up net, they need energy. They can get any of those things through a Volkner, so they have plenty of outs. So we'll see how this goes. But effectively, I need to... I mean, I can go without being hit, but... Or, I mean, if I get hit, you know, I can survive. But it greatly lowers my chances, per se. But if I can go this turn without being hit, that would be pretty nice. That would be pretty nice. That would be very good for our odds. Right? Because I have the switch in hand, and it looks like that's what it's going to be. And we can just boss those orders up the Raichu as well, which is super nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have that, which makes this situation just infinitely better. Yeah, that energy was kind of what they needed to see. Because now we can just streamline 2 knockouts. We don't even have to like go for a specific Pokemon. But I would have gone for the Raichu. I would have bosses ordered that up. Just because with the Raichu, you know, that's their main attacker. They only have 1 on the field. But yeah, I had 2 attackers ready to go. So let's go into the second game now. 1-0 with a crazy Nuzzle list, but that kind of shows the strength of the deck, right? You didn't really get to accelerate the energies with the Ultimate Ray. You could only use the Alter Creation, and it ends up paying dividends. It ends up really paying dividends. All right, so we're gonna go first. Hopefully we can get a Zacian in play, because that's always really nice to do turn 1. We do have a Zacian in play. We also have the Eldegoss, which we might have to throw away the Eldegoss with what I'm looking at here. Alright, so facing Pikarom. We got Order Pad. We got Order Pad. Okay, so what do we grab off of this? We can grab Quick Ball. We can grab Quick Ball, so we can Quick Ball away, grab the ADP, we can Cherish Ball for Dedenne. We can run a little bit. I think maybe that's what we do. Yeah, I think we go ahead with that. We don't have a switch, which is unfortunate, but it's fine. We'll manage. So we'll go around with the Schmady-P. And I really hate throwing away a Metal Saucer. I really, really do. But I don't... It's fine. It could have been a lot worse in terms of things. And looking at this right here, we're going to have to attach this. We have Cherish Ball for next turn to Dedenne, because this hand is atrocious. Sorry. And we go ahead and we Intrepid Sword. Yeah. Go ahead and we Intrepid Sword. There's another energy switch. We really only need one We only need the energy switches really on the first turn. I guess later in the game it might help in terms of like switching between Zacians or Zamazentas. But this is not a bad matchup by any means. Especially because they play a lot of weaker 2-prizers or 2-prizers that can get whapped by a ultimate ray. But with Eldegoss being thrown in the bin, I really don't want to throw away this boss's orders. Because with the boss's orders... Okay, there's a Marnie. 2 switches go down to the bottom of the deck, though, and the air balloon, which not necessarily what I want to see. But we do have order pad. But order pad not looking great for us. We do, again, have an out to Dedenne, which is cool. We have 2 order pads right now. So I'm trying to think of the ideal scenario. Switch energy spinner. That's kind of a lot to ask for our last 2 order pads. Or I think because we're shuffling, I think energy spinner is better if we're going to Dedenne. I think that's probably just an overall better idea. So we go here. Because we have shuffled the deck, it's likely that we can get the energy spinner. If we hit tails on this, we have more switches in the deck than we do energy spinners. So before we even took that, so it's probably the best idea that we do take that because we want to look at what is the best odds for us. So we're gonna order pad, hopefully hit the air balloon. Wow, cool, streamer luck. So we're gonna hit the air balloon right here. We're gonna attach that, and then we're going to quick ball as well. And we're going to grab other Dedenne because I want to get rid of this hand. And here we go. Zip, zap, zoom. We do see another Zacian here. We might as well just go ahead and retreat into this guy. We can go ahead and Metal Saucer as well. Kind of pop that guy right there. Trying to think right now, is there any reason to go ahead and research? So we do have energy switch. We have a way to get an ultimate ray next turn. We can boss's order something up like a Dedenne and take the 3 easy prizes real quick. So I think we just go ahead and we alter creation. Yeah, I don't think it's a bad idea to just sit here and alter creation. I don't think it's a bad idea at all. So we know they're not playing Green's Pikaram. Now, us not getting the big charm is kind of iffy because of this guy. If he were to do Tag Bolt, you know, a couple E-powers, 3 E-powers he could do in comparison to needing all 4 if we have the big charm, just making it a little bit harder for him. But we'll see what he can do. Maybe grabbing Choo Choo right here. But if he never puts down a Dedenne, that's actually really good for him. Because that means I can't kill anything through Gust Up, so I would just hit into the active. There's Raichu. So effectively, he wants to try to heal off everything that I do. But if he puts down Dedenne, we can win. He puts down Dedenne, we can win. We can bosses it, order it up, kill it, accelerate onto the bench. But I don't think he will. I don't think he's going to do it. Because he already researched this turn. Has he not used like a quick ball? He's used 1, but he threw away Dedenne in the beginning. Smart move by him. Great catcher bringing up Dedenne. That's fine. That is okay. And he just put 2 energies in there, I believe, so he can pop the Coco real quick. There's Choo Choo. Oh man, just put down a Dedenne. Come on. Come on. We still have a way to get Ultimate Ray off this turn, so it's not all that bad. He is taking 2 quick prizes though, but I have a fresh dude right here now. Which, I mean, I know he has Malolana in hand. So he's just going to Malolana into Boltund. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, there's easy prizes right there. So yeah, he's deciding to go a little bit of the safer route. I think it's alright to do this. I mean, effectively, it doesn't necessarily matter too much. Putting this up here. This guy on the bench and accelerating onto him right here. Again, there's nothing here that I can kill. No vitality band or anything. So maybe it's just best to like whack into this guy. Or whack into this guy. Because then he can't utilize Mallow and Lana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, all you need is like an electro power, because 8 times 30 is 240, 250. I think I'm going to go ahead and research. So we do find Swell, which is nice. That's going to help us kind of later in the game. Zamazenta doesn't do anything for us. Doesn't do a single thing. But we'll just have to go ahead, Ultimate Ray. Again, knowing he has Mallow and Lana just kind of feels bad, but could be worse. I think we actually have to go here. Yeah, I think we got to go here. But it is likely that he could take a knockout this turn. We see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Prize 2 medals. But yeah, there's a couple of things that I've noticed, especially with Peek around running around. You know, I think that you could argue maybe like 1 vitality band, right? Because that 190 is just huge. Just huge. Wondrous Labyrinth. Okay, this is an interesting version of the Shmika Shmam. But going into here is really interesting. You do take resistance to steel, so that's another thing. You know, 20 is a little bit different. 20 you can't really control too much. But I don't know why you didn't go into here. I guess maybe you didn't have an E-Power. But we'll go ahead. We'll switch into this guy because he can get off an attack. Put the Woof Charm on him, although he can just go in with Bolton, so I don't know how effective that would actually be. We can go ahead, move one of these metal energies over. That could be good later, and then attach that right there. I'm thinking about where I want this big charm. I don't know where I want this big charm. Because again, he's doing 250. You know, if he just, well, if he, no, yeah, because he's doing 250 because he won't get anything out of, or he won't get rid of anything after retreating. So, I don't think there's really a right place or a wrong place to put the big charm. Maybe like right here is actually the right place, now that I think about it, but we're alright. We do have Mallow and Lana of our own, so that's cool. Go ahead, Acrobike once, grab this metal saucer right here. Go ahead and pop that. Someone's gonna die, and so this Zacian's going to go down. We know this. We know this for a fact. I mean, we just gotta go ahead and we got a Brave Blade whiff by 20. Feels bad. Feels pretty bad, in my opinion. Dang. But yeah, that Tandem Shock really providing a little bit of iffiness. Is he going for the boss's orders? He has no boss's orders. He can only research. Maybe looking for a boss's orders? But there's something with 180 that we can kill. But we do have Mallow and Lana in hand, which is really, really nice. Still have one bosses left. We don't want to get rid of the acrobikes off the Mallow and Lana if we get an opportunity to do that here. There's a Marsh Shadow for the resetting hole, but I don't know, like, you can't use resetting hole right now because you put this Schminka Schmam in. 180 plus 60 is a perfect 240, which is really nice. So take a knockout here, take a knockout here, well, can't take a knockout here. Got to do it with this guy. But he's going to have to retreat into this guy. That's like his best opportunity, right? Yeah, that's the best opportunity for him. We're going to take knockout right here. I have to lead up with this ADP because I need to heal off through Mallow and Lana. I think maybe we go here. We know there's nothing in there. Okay, so we know that Big Charm is in there. Metal Saucer. All that good stuff. I'm going to go Acrobikes. Just because what we have in the deck. There's Switch, there's Boss. I like Boss best. I like Boss best. There's Metal Saucer, which is awesome. It's exactly what we need. Go right here. We'll go Mallow and Lana. Here. Go straight into you. And now, if he doesn't take a knockout, here's the thing. I mean, he just needs an E-Power and then going into the Pikarom, so we are not looking good at all. But I think we've put ourselves kind of in the best scenario, possibly. But now all we need is just a turn to survive. A turn to survive. We have no more switches though, because this is just air balloon. So yeah, all he needs is an E-Power. Show me the E-Power. Show me that E-Power. Boss's orders. Pulling up Dedenne. Yeah, so not putting that Big Charm on was actually a horrible idea. Should have put the Big Charm on the Dedenne instead of there. But they had several outs. They had several outs going into there. But that's alright. You live and learn with this deck. It's been able to do kind of what it needs to do. Alright, third and final game. Here we go. So we start off Zacian at least. That's fine because we are going first. We do have Quick Ball though to grab some stuff. I think we're just going to grab ADP to be honest. I don't know if I wanted to Dedenne too much right now. So we're facing another Pikarom. But yeah, I think we're going to grab ADP. So we'll go Spinner, grab that Water Energy, attach it right here, Acrobike. See a Zacian and Energy Switch. I guess Energy Switch would actually be really, really nice. We want that first. Then we go ahead, Intrepid Sword. Wow, 2. Okay, that kind of changes the game a little bit. Yeah, no, that's actually really good. That's really good. Like not grabbing a Switch, not grabbing Mallow and Lana or the Air Balloon. That was kind of the next best thing, right? Because now we can retreat. Now we can retreat. That's not a speed energy. That's good. Would love to see Chaotic Swell through research though. Okay, they're going to bring that guy up. That's fine. That just makes it a little bit easier, I guess, for me. Maybe. There's a Shmene, which is cool. So kind of like what I was talking about before in the last game, where we need to knock out a Dedenne and then whack into it with the Zacian. It's kind of what our aim is going for right now. We also have another option now with this Mew in play, is we could knock out the Pikachu and Zekrom, or a tag team that comes up that isn't named Raichu and Raichu, and then we can gust up this little Mew here for the game. So a couple different options now with a couple different prizers on the field. Oh wow, that is not a good turn by them. That was not a good turn by them. I think I'm just going to utilize the energy switch, because why not? Promote that up. We're going to put this down right here. I'm also going to go ahead, Metal Saucer right there. We'll Acrobike. Cherish Ball for Dedenne. I don't think it's ever wrong to Cherish Ball for Dedenne in this situation. I mean, yes, it's an easy prizer on the field, but I would love to be able to research or, you know, have a boss's order for next turn. Yeah, like a boss's order right there, ready to rock and roll. I'm going to try to grab a Big Charm. That's alright, I didn't want a Big Charm anyways. Let's see. I think I'm just going to Alter Creation right here. Yeah, I think I'm just going to Alter Creation. So now this is kind of cool, because now I can gust up Dedenne. You know, well, I'd have to grab another... I'd have to grab another Dedenne in order to be able to effectively try to get an energy on the field. Okay, so they're going to boss's order up Dedenne. They're going to try to take free knockout right here. There's the Research or Dedenne trying to find Thunder Mountain. They can't use Guzmahala. They're down 2 of the boss's orders, which is what I presume to be all of them. And they can still use Eldegoss. Okay, so they got the Thunder Mountain. That's kind of alright. I mean, free switch unless they don't play a full, or they don't play the thing. The Electro Powers. You know, if you don't have an Electro Power, then you don't take knockout. You can't Volkner, although Volkner's real slow. I would hate to pop Coco on any of these anyways. Okay, cool. Let's see if we can punish that. Let's see if we can punish that. I don't know where it's going to go, though. It's going to go to active. If I just get a switch, I'm going... Oh, wow. Hi. Welcome to the party. Let's get rid of this to go into you. We have all 3 switches there. We have Air Balloon. I'm going to go Research this turn. I'm not going to put that Dedenne on the field, but I'm just going to go Research. We don't even need to Ultimate Ray this turn. Yeah, we don't even need to Ultimate Ray this turn. We just go in and we take a knockout here. But we can Metal Saucer as well. Put that right there. Nothing I really want to grab right now. Acrobike over to Big Charm. That's good. Did I get rid of that Dedenne? I did. So there goes Draw Support next turn. But I think I'm going to put that right here. And I think we're sitting pretty well at this point. So we do have Air Balloon switch, so we can go get another knockout, which will be really, really good. Because that'll be really anything that they bring out on the field. We'll be able to take a knockout, but really wacky board state by my opponent. Really wacky board state. We're looking really good right now. 4 right here. I don't know if they'll be able to take a knockout here. I mean, I'm trying to think. Plasma Fist, you need 2 E-powers to be able to do that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you... I don't know how you win here. You'd have to really be able to hit the nuts. Draw the stones. There's Coco right there, popping it on those 2. Not another Pikarom or anything. Maybe just really unfortunate by my opponent. Like, digging so much but not finding enough pieces. Pretty crazy. Maybe they'll go Tingly Return. But they're just going to go Energy Switch up here. Going to try to whack into it. If they can get 2 E-Powers, power to them. But they also haven't changed any cards. So why wouldn't they have used that last turn, I guess, is my question. But wait, if this was in your hand, why didn't you pop the Coco onto that? Oh boy, I don't know. Another Dedenne. Oh boy, my opponent is Monka Essen right now. They are Monka Essen. Energy switch where? To there? Do you have a switch option and another energy switch or something? But yeah, GG's to my opponent. We're gonna go here. I'm gonna air balloon up here, retreat, and that's gonna be game 3, and that's gonna be a win. So pretty cool deck, pretty fun. I do like ADPZ. I'm intrigued as to why like this deck has still been able to survive. You know, it was pretty prevalent in the Sword and Shield Rebel Clash format, or I'm sorry, not Sword and Shield Rebel Clash, Ultra Prism to Sword and Shield. I hated it during then because it was either that or mill, and like you literally couldn't play anything else and win games consistently. But now, especially with more of a wide variety, I'm trying out the ADPZ. It's been a lot of fun. Again, a lot of credits to Azul. He's the one who made the list and was playing it. I was kind of playing ADPZ before, but I didn't necessarily think of the Big Charms. So Big Charms, huge idea given credit to Azul. You can check out his stuff in the description. He's a content creator, one of the more known content creators in the Pokemon trading card game. Also, multiple regional champion. I'm pretty sure he's multiple, but he's considered one of the best players in the world right now. So yeah, thank you guys again so much for watching. Check out the stream, check out our stuff here on YouTube, and I hope to see you again soon. So peace.